Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your February 2021 general reading. This is for those that are born October 23rd to November 21st. And I'm cleansing the decks right now real quick for you before I start your reading. I've already shuffled the cards, meditated over them for you. Let's see what the cards have to say. For Scorpio, February 2021. I cannot ever say that word. February. All right. Here we go, Scorpio. Judgment. You have a release. You're releasing what no longer serves you. You're hearing the call. To sit in the power of your own thoughts. You're allowing yourself. Energy undercurrent is, wow, you have 6 of Wands and Strength. The Hangman. And then you have the Page of Wands. 2 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. The Tower. And 5 of Cups. The bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant, and it's in reverse. So this is maybe being a little stubborn like Scorpio can be. You may have an offer. You may have somebody that's around you that's offering to help give you guidance and give you, if there's lessons you want to learn or a course you want to take, there could be somebody that's like, hey, I can do this, or, you know, and you're maybe being stubborn about it, or it may not be the right time for you. You may have ideas that you want to implement, and you've been thinking about them, and you may be looking for a teacher. You may be looking for a guide. So it also could be doing things in a different way, doing things in a non-traditional way too. All right, let's see what we have going on for you, Scorpio. You have the release. You have the Judgment card, which is obviously being held accountable for your actions, but it's also, this card to me is a release card. It's a card of letting go, finally letting go of, I almost feel like your past sins, or what are your sins to you, or what is that burden that has been holding you down. All that thoughts, all that past energies. It could be from your childhood. You're able to release it, and you're releasing it to the higher power, to the higher good, for your higher good. And you have the Queen of Swords, which is obviously could be you. It's a swords card, so it's an air card, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But it's your thoughts. It is your, you know, very swift with your words, your tongue, your actions. But you put a lot of thought into what you are releasing, and you're putting a lot of thought into where you want to go forward. She's looking forward. She's looking toward the future. So you're putting a lot of thought into where you want to go, what you want to do. You're looking toward the future and releasing the past. The Foundation card is the card of victory. So this is saying to me, it's telling me that you're very strong. You're very strong-willed, and you know what you want, and you know how to go after it. And it almost tells me that you like you like the acknowledgments for what you do, but that's not what it's about for you. You're not after the spotlight. You're not after the golden prize, you know, making tons of money. You are just, again, releasing what no longer serves you to the higher power, releasing your stress and burdens. And it's almost like, what do you want to do now? What do you want to do? You know, this could be, I almost feel, again, it's a general reading, Scorpio, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. But I have a feeling of like when you retire, when a person retires, and some of you could be retiring, and you've let all that years and years and years of go. And now it's like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm putting all this thought into it. I don't want to do something that's going to make tons of money because I'm not about that anymore. I don't need to make the money. I don't want to do something that's going to have accolades. And so what do I want to do? Putting a lot of thought into this. And the past energy that you have leaving you coming into the future is a strength card. And while your strength may have wavered in the past, you know you're strong. Scorpio, you know you're strong and you're stubborn and you know it. So even if you weren't strong, you'd know it. You would never, ever, ever admit that you weren't, you know. You are strong. You have what it takes to do whatever you want to do once you figure out what it is that you want to do it. What you want to do. Your present energy you have coming in is a hangman. And it is seeing things from a different perspective. It could be, again, where you are being enlightened or being divinely guided, kind of being still and taking the time to really figure out what it is you want to do. And you're taking your knowledge of the past, all your past knowledge with you, moving into the future. So you're not going to go into this naively. And the future card is the Page of Wands. So it is definitely a new start, a new beginning, a new passion, something you're passionate about. Could be school. You could be going back to school, learning something. If you're an older person reading this and you are retired and you could be thinking about going back to school, there's nothing wrong with that. You could maybe want to teach something. And nowadays with everything online, and I mean, sky is the limit. And I think that's what this, this card is saying. Both of these, you're in suspension. You're you're hanging there with gaining enlightenment in your wisdom. There's a whole pool of knowledge there that you're pulling from. And it's like, what are you going to do with it? How exciting, what an exciting time for you. Very passionate. I meant to pull a soul card. I got distracted earlier because this reading is so fun. What a good reading, Scorpio. But yeah, it's like, what do you want to do with it? These cards are you read them intuitively. So I will show it and you can gain, I'm not quite sure which way it goes, honestly. But we will go this way with it. First and foremost, what I think of is, I see this as a person and the bird kind of coming out of the person's mouth. To me, a lot of times birds can represent gossip. So careful what you say. Could be careful about those around you. If you're going in a totally different path, don't listen, because I don't think this person has ears. So don't listen to what other people are saying that you can't do it. What are you doing? There's no way you can do it. That could be where the gossip comes in too, where they're saying, what are they thinking? I can't believe he or she's going back to school at X amount of age or whatever. And I say, go for it. I say, you can do whatever you want to do and whatever is going to make you happy. And not to listen to the naysayers out there. Because if I would have done that, I would have never been in the profession I'm in right now, honestly. Your energy is the Two of Cups. So you have this emotional balance that you're seeking, that you have going on. It could be if you're in a partnership, you could have possibly the partner not on the same page with you, because it is in reverse. But that doesn't mean they love you any less. It's just there could be some discord there, just a little bit. If it's you, since it's the energy around you, again, you could have some emotional ties to situations that you're not ready to release yet. So that's your energy. This is the energy around you, is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is about financial stability. It's about growth. It's about creation and being very happy with what you've created, how hard you worked for everything that you've created. Those around you see the hard work you put in. And I think a lot of people around you are just saying, oh, what are they going to do now? You know, it's kind of like when you go by a store and they have the windows papered up or whatever, and you wonder what's coming in. That's kind of the, there's a buzz around town, and that could be the buzz. And people are wondering what you're going to do next. What are they going to do? And your fear is, your hopes and fears, this is the Tower. So your fear is that it's going to totally be a bust. But if it doesn't go exactly as planned, know that it's a transformation card. The Tower has to clear a way for new to grow. And it could be your fear also that you don't want to lose a lot of ground, so to speak, for something to transform. Sometimes, you know, with the Tower card, it's saying it's not in our hands. It is fate. It will happen. It will happen exactly as it's supposed to happen. But know that if something does, you have growth from it. And it usually it's something that shakes us up enough, and it might be what you need to move forward also. And the outcome card is the Five of Cups. And it is basically a card focusing on more so what you've lost than what you have. Kind of emotionally, again, it comes into that emotion card. You might, you know, as a mindset go into, well, look at all I've lost, and not see what you still have. What you still have, as opposed to what you lost. You still have cups there. You still have two cups that are full. It's a card of, you know, maybe regrets, thinking about all the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and not seeing emotionally how you can move forward from that. So this tells me that, you know, on your new endeavors, it won't come without a price. You know, whatever your thoughts, and it doesn't, honestly, it's not going to matter what you choose, that this emotional tie will still be there. Again, this is a snapshot of the energies of you right now. It's a general reading. It won't resonate with every Scorpio. But you have to see, too, on the cups, that, you know, there might be some regrets, but you have to, again, see the good that comes out of it, you know. And maybe it might be a regret or a disappointment, too, where if it's a new project or a new launch of something, it might not take off as fast as you want it to. It might take off really fast and then kind of slow down. But no, you have the, you know, you're being divinely guided, and you have to look out for your teachers or doing things in a non-conventional way too, also. All right. I usually don't pull a clarifying card, but I am on that Five of Cups. So it's such a good reading. I just can't imagine the last card being that. So let's see. Clarifying on Five of Cups, please. Clarifying on Five of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Okay. So this is just telling me that that you know, coming out of the project or launching a new project or launching whatever path you're going on, if there are disappointments, know that there's more knowledge that's going to be needed to move forward in the future with it. You have to do more research. You have to do more knowledge. You have to gain more knowledge about the situation. not all is lost ever, ever. Just know that you need to do a little more research, or do a little, you know, gain a little more knowledge from it. Because the Knight has done his research. The Knight is trained. All right. We have light. Being divinely guided. Let's see what the book says real quick. Oh, light. It's a beautiful card. And, you know, I see light at the end of the tunnel. Light when there's disappointment. Always keep your eye, you know, always, you're releasing this. You're releasing this. So you're more light-hearted. You're more light. You're freer. You're light. You're lighter. Shine your light for all to see. You're like a lighthouse, and your light can illuminate any dark areas of your life. When light is present, darkness can't exist. This isn't to say darkness is bad, far from it. In fact, for in the darkness, gestation occurs, and in the womb-like sanctuary of darkness, ideas are formed and protected. It's important to remember that both light and dark are necessary for growth. A seed grows in the dark before it reaches forth and is nurtured by the light. So definitely, if there's disappointments up ahead with a new venture, or where, you know, you might come out of the gate again, just boom, and then it kind of, where did it go? Have faith. There's light, you know. Rethink things, relearn things, do something from a different perspective. Even with the Hierophant that we had earlier, you know, doing things in an unconventional way, shake things up a bit. You know, there's always a way, and you have the hard work. You know how to do that. You definitely know how to do that, Scorpio. And again, you're not about the accolades. You're not about everything for money. You just want it to succeed, and it will. But you have to put in more thought, or different way of thinking, possibly. I'll pull a love card. Keep an open mind. So again, that's thinking, looking at things from a new perspective. When your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So these are obviously love cards. But I also look at it as if this endeavor might differ from your usual type and expectations, where you have to rethink how you're going to present this project, or present this. Keep an open mind about it. There will be people around you too that can guide you. Pretty card. All right, we'll take one more. Now, keep an open mind. Always keep an open mind. I think, Scorpio, you have a tendency to see, you know, being the eagle too, you have a tendency to see, to fly over or look down on situations, to see things from all angles without being judgmental. You have time, and this is, again, telling you that nothing worthwhile comes easy, for one thing, hence the Tower card. And it may take more time. You have the time to invest in it. Again, I feel like if this is your, if you've changed jobs, or you're changing jobs, and you've released the old, or you're retiring and you have a new chapter, and what are you going to do with it? Rethinking, seeing things from a different perspective. And know it will take time, and know you have the time. You have the time to put into it. These are moon cycles. So, you know, it may take a full month. It may take a full year. It may take a full cycle through. Just allow yourself time. Allow yourself the time that you may need to do the project, or do your switch, or change, or whatever you're doing, and time to grow. Again, like the light, the seed, the darkness. That's kind of the Five of Cups, even though that's, you know, there's a pool of darkness there that's going into. Let me see what this little book says. It just says, give things time, don't rush this growth. Exactly what I just said. I quit reading from the book. Oh, goodness. All right, Scorpio. If you have any questions, comments, you can leave them below. Anything you need, if you'd like a personal reading, private reading, it's in the description below how to contact me. Again, good reading. I would love to hear how this resonates with you. Have a beautiful, wonderful February, and thank you for watching. Bye.